How everybody doing today? Oh, my bad. We ain't even on,
Thank
on
you.
the
Ahora
screen.
sí, yo te lo
What up?
dije.
What up? What up? We wasn't even on the screen. We on there now. What's good in the hood? What up? What up? What up? How everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Buenas noches, familia.
Facts. What is it? Facts. That's what they say. What's good in the hood? How everybody doing? Hello, familia. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome. Where y'all checking in from? Y'all know how we do it when we get started? Where y'all checking in from? Talk to me. Hello, hello, hello. We're going to get started in a little bit. We got a couple things we're going to knock out before we do. But I just want to know how everybody doing. Yeah. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. We live. It's your boy Jerry.
And Sheila.
And Sheila. I live and talk to me. We're going to get started in a minute. We got a couple things we're going to knock out. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm trying to get a couple things lined up. I just logged in a little bit early just to set a couple things up. Yep. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Yep. Welcome. Hello. We're going to get started in about 2 minutes. Got a couple housekeeping things I got to knock out real quick. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We're going to start in a couple minutes. Hit that like button for me. No, I can't find that, but it's something. What up, everybody? Where you checking in from? Where y'all at? Yep, talk to me. Where y'all checking in from? We're going to start in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Somebody respond. Hey, what's up? I hear y'all. What up? How everybody doing today? Real J Holiday, what's good? California, what up? Vernon, what's good? How everybody doing? I'm trying to figure out how to work a couple things. Yeah. Why is it so? I want to make it a little bit bigger though. I'm trying to learn a couple things, y'all. Welcome everybody. I'm trying to figure out a couple things. But the words on the screen was a little bit small. I want to get a little bit bigger. Man, let me see something real quick. How everybody doing today? Hey, who watched that Diddy documentary? Who watched the Diddy documentary? Yeah, we checked that. Hey, it's the talk of the town. See how the words are small? See if you can see it. How big is it on your screen? Is it small or big? Who watched that Diddy documentary?
Yeah, look small. For me?
It's small.
For me.
Hey, what up, Pretty Black? Okay. Smith, say Denver, Mile High City. What's that say? 5280. Yo, I don't know what that means, but I got you. Okay. What up, Carl? What up? What up? Hey, who watched that Diddy documentary? I want to talk about that. We watched all 4 episodes. If y'all ain't seen it, y'all need to check it out. That thing is crazy. That thing is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all, and please hit that like button. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to be a Diddy fan, like a go hard type Diddy fan back in the day, growing up. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I used to be like, man, this my guy. I was, anything he pushed out, I just loved his vibe, his energy, and all that stuff. But man, after all the other stuff going on, I was like, yeah. But then after the trial, I was like, eh. But then after the documentary, oh man, I can't rock with him. I can't rock with him.
Él es su now.
Man, my wife say he basura. Basically, say he trash. Basically, and it's like, come on, y'all, with that documentary. And my man, he called me and told me about it, which made me want to go see it, go look at it. And it's on Netflix, if y'all don't know. It's on Netflix. It's a 4-part series. Each part is like about an hour long. So whenever you get a chance, check it out. But I'll just give y'all a brief overview about what basically a lot of people talking. It's Diddy in his own words on a lot of stuff. A lot of new footage, unseen footage before of different things that happened. He said and all this other stuff. And man, I'm gonna tell you, I was shocked on a lot of that stuff. Shocked. And a lot of the stuff is like, I mean, there's a couple things that's kind of controversial or might not be true or whatever in some people's eyes. But for the most part, it's like a lot of that stuff, you could tell it just shows the type of person that he was and the things and the way he treated people. Because that's the key. It's about if you got your own business, if you running your own business, you got to take care of people. This joker wasn't paying people the money. He wasn't, when he did the making the band, he made them sign contracts, stating that they was going to be famous, but they weren't going to get paid a lot. It's just small stuff like that where that stuff is true. And then it's crazy to me, y'all. But anyway, let me knock out a couple comments and then we're going to get into it. Okay, Jason. What up, Jason Phibbs? Carl said, I haven't seen it, but I'm going to check it out. Yeah, you check it out. Check it out. It was good, but I was mad by 50 Cent, and he hates Diddy. Now that part, we can talk about that too real quick. Like I said, we're going to get into the topic, y'all, but that part right there, I hear people say that about Diddy hating and all that stuff. I mean, Diddy ain't made nothing up. Come on now. I mean, a lot of that stuff is in Diddy's own words. So he was trying to record a documentary. So once he was acquitted, as he was hoping he would be, he would take that information and then use it for his advantage. But it kind of backfired and people got the information. So I hear what you're saying, Jason, but I don't know about that. Yeah, Diddy got too much going on. That's right. So I don't know, y'all. That's just me. But that's just what I'm trying. I don't know. That's just my thought. But anyway, we're gonna move right along. Like I said, hit that like button for me. We also, y'all heard about the military. U.S. military gonna have a presence here in the Dominican Republic. Y'all heard about that? That right there that's ongoing. So basically, they're gonna use like Atopiso San Isidro, the Air Force base that's close to us. Actually, they're gonna be using it. I don't know exactly when it's gonna start or whatever, but y'all haven't heard. That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come here and they're gonna use it to refuel and things like that for the war on drugs, the narco trafficking, and all the other stuff. And so Dominican Republic is basically they're gonna have a partnership. Who's gonna get the better end of the stick? I don't know. What y'all think? Who y'all think will get the better end of the stick on the drug trafficking and what basically the war on drugs? Who's gonna get the better end of the stick when it comes to Dominican Republic and the United States working together in the long run. Because if y'all know anything about the United States, we tend to go into certain places and we end up taking over. So I don't know. I don't think they're gonna take over, but we'll see. We'll see. Who we got? Let me see. Let me make sure I don't miss nobody. All right. So Vernon, what up, Vernon? Vernon said he became foul to me when he caught a flight leaving Biggie's body in Cali the day after he was shot. Wow. Yeah. I hear you. He been foul to me for a minute too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, I hear you. I don't think Trump will pardon him. I would. No, I don't think so either. Well, I don't know. I know how that goes. It depends. If he can get him in his pocket, if he can put him in his back pocket, he'll do whatever he can. And y'all already know what I'm on. That Mama Wanna. Y'all know how we get down. But you never know with Diddy, man. I don't know. Trump, he be pardoning a lot of people, y'all. I don't know. That's if he do, he do. But the crazy thing is, y'all know Diddy only got 50. He only got 50 months, so that's only like 4 years and some change. So he ain't really doing no real time. And I don't know. Based on this documentary, maybe maybe they'll try to put some more charges on him. But come on, man. We're gonna talk about business, y'all. We're gonna talk about business negotiations. How do you want to grow your businesses? We're gonna talk about Airbnb. We're gonna talk about all this stuff. So right now, we're just laying the framework right now. But my point is, when it comes to Diddy, you can't doodle on people. You know what I'm saying? If you want, like I tell my wife all the time, I give y'all an example today. Today, for example, it was I told her, I said, hey, I had to go to the Airbnb, right? Real quick story, y'all. I had to go to the Airbnb to change the gas tank for the Airbnb because it had ran out of gas. And y'all know I ain't into all that understanding gas. I ain't never been around gas my whole life or whatnot. So when I went up there and I tried to, they tried to unhook it and they couldn't. They said it was tight. So I went and tried to unhook it and I couldn't unhook it either. So I had to go get somebody, the security downstairs, to come help me. Like I said, I'm gonna make a long story short. So he came up, he helped. He asked for some toilet paper. He asked for some toilet paper to loosen it, to help loosen it up. And I looked at him like, in my mind, I would have never thought to use toilet paper to loosen up something that was tight. But he did it. It worked. I said, good. So I went, changed out the tank, got some more gas, brought it back. And my long story short is that I gave him a little tip. I gave him 200 pesos, which is roughly about, how much is that? $5, $4, $3, $3 or $4.
Bueno, $3.
And my wife was like, what? Why you didn't just give him CN, like one of them, not two? And so,
Señores, lo siento, baby. Only para quitar eso, en serio.
and she's saying he didn't do a lot, right?
No, sí, para que fue a comprar el tanque,
He
o
didn't
sea,
do
el
it.
gas, lo trajo, lo conectó otra vez, pero only para.
And so my point is that, right, he didn't do a lot, but I asked him to help me, and he normally, he was kind of hesitant, but he did it. A lot of people don't like to help people, but if you treat them right and you give them a little tip, the next time I need him to do something, he ain't gonna think twice about helping. He gonna be like, oh, okay. He gonna tip me. So yeah, I got him. And we don't live close to this, so if we have to call him and say, hey man, hook us up with this or that, we need some help. A person in the Airbnb need to do this, and this. He gonna help us out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it works. So that's what I was trying to say to my wife and to Diddy and all this. Diddy, you got to take care of your peoples. You can't just sit up there and leave a carrot dangling over their head, telling them, yeah, I'm gonna pay you. Because when you do that and you doodle on people, at the end of the day, they're not going to want to help you no more, and you probably won't get the service that you are requiring or asking for. So we're going to keep it moving. What up, Andres? I think that's how you say it. Andres. How you say? Hey. Andres from Florida, Jacksonville. What up? Hello. Hope everyone is having a great day. I hope everybody is too, and I'm hoping y'all hit that like button. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. My wife's gonna put the YouTube in the comment section. If y'all have not subscribed, she'll put it on there. Y'all click the link and just hit subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Smith say Hollywood, a bunch of witches. Okay, I got you. Yeah, okay. All right, Joanne say she here. What up? Carl. Yes, I've heard about the military presence. They can't use DR airspace. I think they can now, from what I read. I don't know, but before they couldn't. And so what they want, that's what I heard. They're not gonna have boots on ground type thing. I don't think it's gonna be like a military base unless it's like in 5 or 10 years later down the road. But from what I'm hearing, they'll be able to use the airspace to come in and refuel and certain things like that. But have you heard something different? Because I don't know. And Vernon say war wasn't declared. Trump is committing war crimes. I hear you on that too. I'm right there with you. Being an ex-military myself, I understand. It's a lot of things that's kind of, that shouldn't be happening, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. We ain't gonna really get all into it on this time, but y'all know, I ain't really worried about Trump and what he do. But hey, come on this side, y'all. The water's fine. I'm telling y'all, come on over here. Get at us. I'm telling you, hey, playing your exit strategy. That's all I can tell you. Playing your exit strategy. But hey, it is what it is. All right, so Smith say, not about drugs, territory, resources, labor, and oil. Oh, he's saying, once again, that's the MO. That's normal, and I agree with you 100%. But who's how is the Dominican Republic? What are they getting out of it in y'all minds? Who's gonna win on that? Who's gonna come out on top? Because right now, in my opinion, if you got a military presence from the United States, which is a big engine that can help, basically it can scare a couple people away if they're trying to, if you ever got into a conflict with somebody, that means that people like, man, they got America on their side, so they ain't gonna really. So who's gonna win? Who ain't gonna win? So for me, I think, in my opinion, it's a win-win as long as nobody steps on nobody's toes, like crabs in a barrel trying to get to the top. That's where the problem would come in, especially when it comes to the oil and the labor and all that other stuff, like Smith said. Carl said, I was the same way. I gave $5. I gave a $5 tip. Mine said it was too much. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. So Carl talking about what I was talking about the tip with the security. He say his wife did the same thing when he tried to give a $5 tip. Said that was too much.
No, pero depende.
It just depends.
Claro, yo le doy $5, pero depende que tú me ayudes.
Yeah, it depends on what they're doing.
Claro, pero para quitar eso, además él sabe, baby, tú sabes que nosotros a Juan y a todito siempre le damos tips.
Yeah, we give tips, but like I said before, if this guy he helped me, and I couldn't do it, and he helped me, I'm a tip him.
Claro.
And I'm gonna tip him, make sure he remembers what I did for him. So next time around, we G to G. You know what I'm saying?
Sí, claro.
Yeah.
No, correcto, baby. Correcto.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, this is the our YouTube channel. If y'all have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that like button. My wife put it on the screen for y'all. All right, and then Vernon say drugs come from Colombia, Peru, and Mexico, not Venezuela. I agree again. Energy companies want the oil. I agree 100% again. And they talking about fentanyl. Fentanyl comes from mainly comes from Mexico, but we trying to Venezuela got oil. Iraq had oil. I'm just saying. I agree with you 100%, Bernie.
Petróleo.
See,
Claro.
so it's all about them dollars. Y'all know how it go. But when it comes to Dominican Republic cannot get punked. They have to be able to negotiate and understand what's really going on. And yes, you can help and you can do whatever because it ain't none of your business. But what can you do for me? You know what I'm saying? What can y'all do to help this country get better? Infrastructure, with
Educación,
roads, everything. What can you do? Bring some people in to take some engineers, somebody to come and help us get our the grid right on the electricity out.
Tráfico.
The traffic, everything. Bring somebody in. Then that way everybody wins. You know what I'm saying? And to also bring military people in to help train their military, to help them get to a next level.
Sí.
You do that right there, you win it. Everybody's gonna win, and because we already know where U.S. is or what their intentions are. So we just have to. Dominican Republic has to combat that and go ahead and get what they can get, because it is what it is on that. So I appreciate everybody continuing to comment. Just keep on. Hey, let me know what y'all thoughts are. Like I said, I know the topic was about relationships and all that stuff, but I wanted to talk about everything in a nutshell. My wife wants to talk about Airbnbs as well, and me too. But because we got a lot of things that y'all need information about that everybody's not giving y'all, and I'm telling y'all. But I want to keep talking about this too, though, because I like to I like the news and things like that. All right. Typo. I want to use the DR. Yep. No problem, man. I got you. I understood what you was trying to say. Andri, no doubt, it's beautiful there. Yeah, it's nice here. Vernon say, you're not afraid they call you back into the military. Oh, that's Karan, my bad.
Yes,
Karan said, you're not afraid they're going to call you back in the military? Bro, I've been out 5 years. They ain't calling me. I can't do nothing for them. Nothing. They can't do nothing for me. So it's rare. They call back people that's generals and stuff like that. People that their mind still is, can help with different things, strategic strategies, analyzing different things. I'm not that guy. I wasn't that guy. So they're not calling me back. Nah. But I appreciate what you're trying to say. But nah, they're not doing that. The military is they got enough people. They got military is volunteer. Hey, and so they're not drafting nobody, and they're not calling nobody back. But they're gonna ask you, like if you're a general or somebody, hey man, I need your services. Would you be willing to come back and help us out? And then they can say yes and no. Who is this? And then they say, I love Avenue España. Yep, it's nice. Hola, Edwin. What up? What up, Edwin? And Carl say, military presence is going to benefit the DR. I agree 100%. I think that's going to be like a win for them. It's going to be a lot of different things that can help out, especially when it comes to like safety, security. People they know that they can't just, oh man, I wouldn't mind taking over Dominican Republic. Let me go in there and boom, 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 bomb them, and then nah, that ain't happening no more. I don't think people was thinking like that, but if they were, it ain't happening. It's not happening. Smith said a lot of development and investment coming to the DR. That is true. That's true. And that's why we've been talking about this. That's why we've been talking about our Airbnbs. That's why we've been talking about investments, building, growing, because we see the potential. We know the value that Dominican Republic has when it comes to Airbnbs, and a lot of people still coming in and going out. We got our 2 Airbnbs. We had our 1, now we got 2, and things is they're growing. And for us, we want to expand. We don't have to expand, but we would like to expand and grow and push this thing out to where everybody can eat. And that's our thought process when we send out emails and whatnot to a couple people to see if that, we're doing like a little micro investment. And so we just sent out a couple feelers to see what people, where their mind was at. But it's not like we need anything. Our mindset is we try to help people grow. We try to, if somebody wants a piece of the pie here in Dominican Republic, we try to give them a little avenue to make that happen to where you ain't got to spend $150,000, $100,000, $200,000 in Punta Cana or wherever, but you can still have a piece of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Still have a little bit of little income coming in. So there's a lot of different things that we feel like is getting ready to pop off here in Dominican Republic. A lot of people don't realize that, but I'm telling you, Dominican Republic is going to pop. It's like a bubble ready to be burst. A lot of people and I'm gonna tell y'all this too real quick. We had a client that on last Saturday, he reserved our services, so we got him and whatnot, and we took him around, and he wanted us to basically, he wants to buy property here, so we took him to a lot of different places to see, and he had a budget that he had in mind, which was about I think he said $60,000 to $80,000, and so we took him around to places that we went to probably a year ago when we was taking my mom's around, and so we went to these places again. The price had how much más?
No, es muy alto. Había uno de 200,
so
215, algo así.
But with my mom, we was looking for my mom's and us, it was lower. So now it's a lot more. And so it's like, you don't realize it, but today's price is not yesterday's price.
No, una locura.
A lot of people don't realize that. So the longer you wait, I'm waiting to see if I can get my money right. I'm gonna get my money right. You might not get in on the ground floor. And especially nowadays, that's why a lot of people want to buy land and whatnot, and then sit on that land. So a lot of these things are happening right before your eyes because more people want to come to Dominican Republic. Even though they might not be able to retire, they might not be able to come and live here full time and work. They can still be where they at, United States, Canada, UK, or wherever else you at, and you can still have a piece of the pie. That's why we was offering that. We still gonna continue to offer that, and that's how we gonna make it happen. I see we got a couple more comments here. Let me go ahead and keep it moving real quick. Jason say to Carl, he was talking to Carl. I don't know what that means. What that means?
De acuerdo.
Sí.
De acuerdo.
Okay. I don't know what that means, but I got
De acuerdo, I agree.
Huh?
I agree.
Oh, okay. I agree.
Contigo.
Got you.
De acuerdo.
Theodore. Good evening.
Teodoro.
Good evening. Can I get 2-bedroom for $80,000 Dominican Republic? That's what I was just talking about.
Sí.
You can, but a lot of things have changed. You might have to wait 2 years to get it. It's not going to be. It's going to be 2 options. You can get one. You can get this. You can get a 2-bedroom, 2-bath in a certain area wherever San Domingo Este, let's say, for example. But the problem is you might have to wait a year, 2 years for it to be built. And then you're going to have to pay. You got to put down like 20% down. And the other problem with these projects is they always continue to get pushed back. So they tell you one day, okay, it'll be ready 2026 December. Put your money down. 2026 December comes around. All right, we're going to push it. Hey, we got pushed because of this, and this. Same thing in other countries. But things continue. When somebody's like, they itching to have a property, people kind of get a little impatient and they're like, man. So it can happen. But it depends on the area. You will not be near the water. You will not be in Punta Cana, and you possibly could be near the airport. That's about it. All right, the other way you can get a 80,000 2-bedroom joint, possibly, depends. You got to have boots on ground, and you got to go around, and you got to go see if they got signs that people are selling. And it might be an older place that you're going to have to fix up. So you might be able to get it for 80, but it's not going to be turnkey. You're going to have to pay. You're going to have to pay to upgrade to your liking. So yeah, you can, but it just depends. And I see Edwin is saying basically what I just said. Everything I just said, Edwin just responded. That's what's up. So he agrees with me. There's been a U.S. ambassador. There's been a U.S. ambassador to DR. Yep, that's true. Yep. Quran say it's a game for the politicians' pocket, not the people. Yeah, I agree with that too. Good evening, everybody. What up, Rob? What's good? What's good in the hood? I believe every time, and this is Andres. I believe every time I'm there, I see a lot of developments going on. So opportunity is definitely there. But like I said before, you're right. But the problem is that I said this already. Today's price is not yesterday's price. So the problem is that when you do this, you're gonna have to deal with a couple different things. You're gonna have to deal with a couple of different things. Meaning, like I said, we went to this place. We went to this developments going up all over the place. They are. But if you already know, like us, that this same place would have sold for $30,000, $50,000 less, are you really gonna go and buy that place? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend that money. So, and the guy that we took around, great guy, he's from the States, and I learned from him, he learned from us. But he was like, in his mind, he was thinking that the Dominican Republic was cheaper than what he was, thinking, because we was taking him to different places, we was calling realtors, and they was telling him, no, we don't have nothing for that price. It's gonna be more. We looked at a house here in the local area too. They was selling it. It was a 3-level joint, and I think you said it had a jacuzzi.
Sí,
it had a jacuzzi on top, rooftop joint.
5 habitaciones. Es enorme.
5 bedrooms, and like I said, this is in San Domingo Este, and that was like $220,000 for that house, and that house did not look very big to me.
No, te digo por las 5
the level was
habitaciones.
up, but it didn't
Atrás no
look
tiene espacio.
right. There you go. Atrás no espacio.
No espacio.
So basically, the yard, you didn't have no backyard, no big backyard, no big front yard, no nothing. So that kind of stuff is what you're gonna deal with. He was like shocked. He was like, man, I wouldn't expect that price to be that way. And so he moved on. He's going to other places too. So he moved on to other areas. And so therefore, we went to Zona Colonia. Checked out a couple places there. Price is sky high. It's just, I'm telling y'all, it's not easy as a lot of people think when it comes to buying here. And we didn't go down to the district or nothing like that, but it's not what people think. I can tell you that. It's not what you think. But like I said, there's different opportunities, though. There's different opportunities you can do. Very different.
No entiendo.
What did it say? I believe every time I'm there, I see a lot of development going. We already talked about that. Douglas say, I just saw you. You guys are on. Buenos noches. Hey, what's up? Yep, we on. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure y'all hit that like button for me. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Smith say, U.S. companies relocating to DR bypass the tariffs. That's a good idea. Have y'all noticed that? Like, I'm sure y'all have. There's a lot of different China is not being allowed. Their cars ain't been allowed in the United States. Man, I was looking at not a lot, but different things on China. I was looking at a lot of different things on China when it comes to they cars, they technology, all the stuff they got going on. Y'all know that China, they got delivery, fast food, drone delivery. I know we doing it too in the States. They doing it, but to where you can order it, boom, 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 and they can drop it, and then you can just pick it up at a little kiosk joint. I also saw somebody did in the United States. I don't remember what city or whatever. They did the drone in their backyard. Somebody dropped the drone. I don't know if it was food or like Amazon. I can't remember, but that technology stuff is popping up. But these cars, these Chinese cars, I promise y'all, I'm gonna get me a Chinese car here one day when I can afford it, because technology is so advanced with the Chinese cars. And like I said, I'm not knocking all the other countries or whatever, but these Chinese cars, man, they blow my mind. So I'm like, whew, I don't want to be disrespectful, but I definitely want me a Chinese car one day. Oh, I thought you got it. What up, Jimmy? Gotta love it. I know that's right. Jerry, just tuning in. I sent you and Sheila a contribution on Zelle. We appreciate that. Thank you, Jimmy /
Thank you, Jimmy.
We appreciate you, man. Let me get it right now. I can't. Gotta make sure we get it right. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. What up? Jamar say saludo. What up, Jamar? Welcome. Hey, we appreciate all donations are welcome, y'all. We appreciate that. Thank you. We just here just trying to support. But like I was saying earlier, there's different ways that people can invest here. There's a lot of different things, a lot of different, like you said, a lot of different developments going up, but you got to just be a little careful. But there's different ways. The best way is having boots on ground. We already know that, but just have some trusted people that can help you with that, navigate through it. And one thing that I told the guy that we was helping our client, we told him that we gave him a window, a radius of 1 hour. So within our area, it can't go past 1 hour for us to be able to help you. So if you want to get a property, and you want to Airbnb it out, and you want to use it, if you want us to help you to manage it, to make sure the development is going good and there's no issues, and we making sure they do what they're supposed to do, it got to be within a 1 hour radius of us, and you're gonna have to pay us for our time as we travel back and forth until the project's finished, and then after that we'll help with the administration. Go ahead.
Y otra cosa también que sería decirlo con tiempo. Decir con tiempo, por lo menos 2 días antes, para uno poder, tú sabes, prepararlo completo. Porque nosotros tenemos muchas personas que nos pueden enseñar propiedad y así, tener diferentes opciones de alguien con alguien directo. ¿No entiendes?
Sí. I understand completely. Yep. So it's all good. It's all good. So y'all got any questions about that? as we continue to move on. We're gonna keep it moving. Anybody got any questions about that? Hey, so if in y'all mind, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So in your mind, if you were able to buy an apartment and Airbnb it out, how much do you think that it would cost you in the beginning, and how much do you think you'd have to pay to be able to keep up the upkeep and run it? You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How many people think that it's going to be a lot to keep the upkeep up? Because I'm telling y'all, it's not easy. And then Bernie say, China has learned a lot over 30 years. They now have all the electric cars. They hit 306 miles per hour, suppressing a Bugatti 304. Wow, that's what's up. That's nice. And that was another thing too. That was crazy that I saw. I showed my wife. And in China, they got where you can roll in your car, park your car, and then you hit an app. You hit the little code, and then you can pay. And if it's like a meter, and if you don't pay with the meter, if your meter runs out, then the little thing up under your car goes up, kind of blocking it from being able to drive away until you pay.
La comida, remember?
And yeah, I told him about the food. Yeah, told him about the food with the kiosk. That was nice too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it just China's, hey, they doing their thing. Hey, I told my wife I want to go visit and see what they got going on. I done seen some of their hotels too. Man, their stuff is nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they say with all the traffic, you should be well compensated. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're right about that. And he's talking about, of course, us going and helping out. And like I said, we don't mind helping, but we got to be compensated. It's obligatory, as my wife say. We're not gonna make a video checking out new projects. What new projects we talking about, Edwin? What we talking about? Because I got you, but what we talking about? What new projects? Yeah, I don't know what project. Just help me out. What we talking about? What projects we talking about? Because I don't know. But anyway, and I'm gonna tell y'all real talk. Our topic is supposed to be about relationships, blah blah blah. But we felt like it was a whole lot of different things going on in the world that we could discuss. And like I said, we continue to tell y'all that if you do it right and you get the right location when it comes to getting you an apartment and Airbnb it out, and you get the right people, because a lot of people don't realize that if you don't have the right administrator and the right housekeepers and the right people taking care of your property, you're going to lose money. So we are in the process of developing something to where, like I said, it can't be in an area like La Morana or Las Terrenas or Punta Cana or whatever, because that's too far for us. But if you want to make money, and your mind is, I want to make money, I want to make passive income, get at us. And we're trying to help people, because like I said, we're good. We're gonna grow. It just depends on how fast we grow. We're gonna grow. We already had one Airbnb and now we got two. So what you think? Two gonna turn into four. And that's just how it's gonna go. Right now, we also opened up a bank account at Scotia, because our mind frame is building our credit here in Dominican Republic. You should want to do that too. Build your credit here in Dominican Republic. You want to build, if you can do that, then now you can get credit, and now that 20% or whatever, you can get that from the bank, use that money, and then boom, now you got a little bit of help. Go ahead,
No, que eso mismo, que la Scotia anda, o sea, es rápido, señores. Eso es pum. Eso no dice que te va a poner a esperar como nos pusieron a esperar. En el VHD nos pusieron a esperar. Oh, no, tienes que esperar, bla, bla, un disparate. Y en el Banreserva nunca nos llamaron. En el Scotia, rápido.
And if y'all don't understand what she's saying that certain banks, it's something going on. What told y'all last week about these banks, to where they're taking too long to approve people to get an account, which is, I guess I understand, maybe because of racketeering or whatever else they got going on. I don't know. But for us at Scotia, she's saying it was quick. But the other banks that we tried, they want to give you a week or whatever and whatnot. So just got to be careful. And then, you got to love it. Say, depending on the area, will change the price for upkeeps substantially. From HOA fees and furniture, stove, television, and bed sets, depending on how luxury you want to go. Just starting could be $10K plus, and that's correct. A lot of people don't think about that, and you might, if you got it like that. But if you don't, then you're gonna have to, and that's why I say you're gonna have to create some passive income. And that's why we say, hey, get with us, and if you able to get things rolling, we got you. But and Jimmy, you gotta love it. He say he's already purchased an apartment here in the Distrito, and he's waiting on it to get built, so he understands what he's talking about. So what he's telling y'all is a law, because he's gone through it, and he went through the process. He went through all the different things you need to get an apartment. Like I say, he's just waiting on it to be finished being built. So once he does that, he's going to be able to stay in it when he wants to, and then rent it out when he ain't here, until he's able to retire or do whatever he wants to do, just like anybody else in the world. So everybody needs to have options. So I agree 100%. If y'all got options, man, and if y'all not doing investing, if you don't have any type of not really stocks per se, but mutual funds, you need some mutual funds, y'all. Make sure y'all got y'all money invested in mutual funds. I'm not the guy that's gonna tell you what kind of mutual funds to get, because I'm a guy I'm just starting out again myself. I used to have stuff back in the day, and so now we rebuild. We starting over, trying to grow, because I want to have my legacy move on from my wife if I pass, and my kids. You know what I'm saying? So the legacy got to keep it moving. So we gotta keep growing. We got to keep growing that legacy, y'all. Especially as men, y'all know how we do. We got to grow. We can't just sit back and just let it just marinate and hope that once we move on to the next world, things are gonna take care of themselves. Vernon say on question, do you have any accounts for unexpected damage and repairs to your Airbnbs? Yep. And I'm gonna tell you like this. If you would have asked us this maybe a month ago, we would tell you no. We would tell you no. Basically, baby, he asking, do we got extra dinero just in case problemos for the Airbnb? A month ago, no. Ahora, yes. But we're learning, we're growing, we're making sure we're doing things the right way.
Pero tú sabes que sí, en el momento tú lo tienes que tener el dinero para tú resolver. Pero tú sabes que tenemos un seguro que Airbnb, si el huésped no quiere pagar, si me rompió un TV o lo que sea y no me quiere pagar, bueno, pues yo hablo a Airbnb, reporto, mando evidencia y Airbnb me retorna el dinero. Pero sí, tenemos que tener dinero en queue para nosotros comprar y después Airbnb no lo retorna, porque dura como 72 horas para retornar el dinero a tu cuenta. 72 horas.
So she basically just saying, if somebody messes up the Airbnb or whatever, Airbnb will reimburse, will pay you for whatever the person messed up. but we got to have the money up front, obviously, to pay for, like, because we've already had damaged jacuzzi. What else? Damaged, like a door, the kitchen. We've had certain things that have been damaged that people had that we had to fix. Certain things, of course, in the toilets and all that stuff. But that's a great question, Vernon. Yes, we working. And I'm gonna tell you, we weren't doing things the right way a little while ago. That's why we're doing the bank accounts. That's why we're starting to make sure we don't touch certain money that's allocated for certain things, for Airbnb. We're not gonna mix our personal with business anymore. We're gonna go ahead and everything is separate now. So you got to be able to manage and maintain certain things from a business standpoint. I just started the process for, which should be done in a couple of days. About 2 weeks ago, I started a process for LLC. So we got an LLC business license coming. The EIN number, we waiting on that as well. So we in the process of doing things the right way. And like I said, we've been doing Airbnb for 3 years, and we just now starting to make sure everything is correct, because it's not in my name. I'm gonna tell you like that. And I don't know how correct this is, but I know it's correct on what I'm telling you, but I don't know how correct it is. But the government don't charge. It's in my wife's name, and the government don't charge your taxes. So I don't know how that works. That's neither here nor there. But hang on, that's neither here nor there. But anyway, and did he say, I know you talked about it before, but after you got married, how long did it take for your residency? I don't have residency. Once again, next thing I'm working on. Been procrastinating on that. Got to get my residency, but I got to get the paperwork together to get my residency first. It's not about the money, it's about the paperwork and getting things in line.
Porque el problema es que primero es una visa y después de la visa te dan la residencia. O sea, es un proceso, señores, que no es. Pero lo vamos a hacer lo más pronto posible.
It's coming. Everything in stages. Ed would say he agreed with Sheila. I also heard Scotiabank is easier to open bank account as well as get loans. Yep. And that's why we that's in our international bank. So that's why we jumped on it, and like I said, we're trying to get things right. And then Smith said you can buy land, develop the development track, and then basically keep it on hold and then sell it, or you can develop on it. Yep, that's what a lot of people are doing right now. Ed would say you have a bank account in pesos or dollars. It's in dollars. For Airbnb purposes, it's in dollars.
Airbnb no paga peso dominicano.
Right, they don't pay. They don't pay in pesos. They pay in dollars. So the conversion would be terrible. So that's why we do it in dollars, and then we'll take it out and we'll take it to wherever we need to and get it changed. Common. So yeah, it's in dollars, y'all. I had a dollars account a long time ago when I first got here. I didn't understand the system. I didn't understand how it worked. I didn't realize you had to leave a certain amount of money in there. And so back then,
nothing.
I wanted all my money. I didn't want you holding on to it. But now we good though. We good now. Carl said that's right. Everything's separate. Yep, you got to separate everything. We trying to get ourselves together. No, we aren't trying. We are getting ourselves together. It just took a little time. What up, Larry? What up? Let's go. I know that's right. Hey, make sure I hit that like button too. Y'all know how we get down. And Carl also say we have two accounts with Bank of Reserve, one in dollars and the other in pesos. Yep. And that's how you do it too. Same thing for us. That's how you want to do it. You want to make sure you got one in peso, one in dollars. Yep. Keep your money separate if you're doing business, keep it separate, personal and business. That's how we're doing it now. We're just trying to get things in line. And so from that standpoint, we're going to be straight. And everybody going to be good. So when it comes to what else we already talked about, the other thing that I was talking about was the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Airbnb, we just started the second Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes an Airbnb better? What makes it?
Mm-hmm.
What makes people want to reserve?
Ahora.
Yeah, why do people? Before we
El
thought it was.
segundo.
Before we thought it. Yeah, the second. We thought it was because of the jacuzzi. Yep. But now it's. What do you think?
Bueno. Un momento.
One second, my Jendry is needing my wife. So that was my question to her. I asked her that because when it comes to Airbnb, we thought that because we had a jacuzzi, that was the reason why we was getting reservations. But then we got our second Airbnb for the last 2 months, and I'm gonna tell y'all, we still at about 75% occupancy. So 70 to 75, give or take roughly. But for the most part, we rolling, and I'm not just saying it. I'm surprised we rolling. Why? I don't know. God, that's all I can tell you. We got Jendry in the house. We got the man. Hey, y'all know his birthday coming up. Y'all know he's gonna be 1 year old on the 23rd of this month. He's gonna be. Look at him. He's gonna be 1 year old. He's not walking yet. He's trying. He's gonna be 1 year old. And he wants to touch everything. And my mama call him Bam Bam because he like to beat up on everything. Demon. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is a little man in the house. Y'all see him. That boy, hey, and he's very aggressive.
Demasiado
He's very aggressive. So look at him. But yeah,
bye-bye.
but he normally have his hair done, but he's my guy, and he don't like to sit still. He like to get into things. He like to get into some things. Look at it. He love the lights. He love the lights.
No, está muy agresivo. Mira, Dios mío, está la ropa viéndose en sus cositas.
Hey, y'all don't be looking at his little booty. Bite. Holler at your boy.
No, dile, I'm out.
I'm out. But he normally laughing and happy. He normally laughing and happy, but he trying to grab stuff now. But he normally laughing and happy. But right now he curious. Y'all know that age, that about to be 1 year old type thing. Y'all know how it go. Yep. And then who we got here? What up, William? What up? And everybody, I saw y'all hellos and hays for Jendry. That's what's up. He said, "What's up?" William say, "I'm in Wandolio. I love your content. I've been renting here almost a year in Wandolio. What's the rent over there in Wandolio, William? What's that rent looking like, or purchase, or whatever the case may be? What's it looking like over there in Wandolio? We ain't been in Wandolio in a minute. We like Wandolio, but has the prices start going up? That's what I want to know. Has the prices start going up?" Vernon said, "What up, little man?" Edwin say, "It's probably because of location and better pricing." Definitely, I agree. Hey, Jendry, that's from Jimmy. And then William say, "How do you handle all the traffic in San Domingo? I can't wait to get out of it and get home." We aren't in San Domingo. We're in San Domingo Este, but we do have a lot of traffic as well. That's how we do it. No, I'm joking. Nah, that ain't how we do it. But you gotta exercise patience. So I was driving the client around, and so a lot of traffic, a lot of motorcycles weaving in and out and all this other stuff. It's just, you just have to just get used to it, deal with it. Like I said, I've been here 4 years. So you just, after a while, you just, of course, you get upset. You be like, man, this, or not really upset, but you be like, man, this is crazy. And then you see people in here on the motorcycle, they throw their hand up. Yeah, like it's your fault that they got in your lane. But I don't know how you adjust it. But what I can tell you is, I've learned to be more of a defensive driver. I've learned to make sure that I look and I make sure that I don't want to get out the car and try to hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I just I've learned over time. I've learned over time that you can't do that. Yep. The little man finally received his Social Security number. No, not yet, man. And the crazy part about it is I'm gonna get it when I go back. I just need an appointment. Yeah. So once you get the appointment, you're good to go. Well, that's difficult. And then my mama say, "Oh, that's my little Bam Bam." Yep. Yep. That's what you call it. Mama. Bam Bam. No, that's what it is. But yeah, so when it comes to when you ask about the prices in the area, so definitely it's the location. And most of our clients, most of our guests most of them are locals. But I tell you this though, a lot of people come from like Florida or New York. They come, they stay for a couple of days, and then they bounce. So it's like maybe they I don't know, want to be close to the airport. What you think?
Sí. De hecho, una reserva llegó hoy porque estaba close del aeropuerto, entonces de fly en la madrugada, y ella lo dijo, tú sabes, y muchos dicen eso. Otros, señores, mira, primero es Dios, segundo es servicio. El servicio, tú tienes que ser, mira, hay veces que el teléfono me suena hasta la 1 de la mañana y yo respondo a él. ¿Tú entiendes? Entonces, el servicio, señores. Servicio, primero Dios, el servicio, y está cerca de todo. Es close de everything. Aeropuerto, supermercado, de todo.
Yeah. So, if y'all, the ones that didn't understand, she's basically saying that. What was you saying again? What did you say?
Es close del aeropuerto.
Okay, it's close.
Primeramente Dios.
Oh yeah. First is because of God. Second, because of the service. Yeah. Because of what she does. Make sure. And she said at 1 o'clock. I listened, but I was kind of in and out. At 1 o'clock in the morning, if somebody texts or whatever, she responds. So people like that. People want to come in sometime 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. We got the security guard that helps them out. We had somebody ask, "Hey, you got somebody that can help with the bags up to the 4th floor or the 5th floor?" She was like, "Yep, we got somebody that can help you out." So that kind of stuff, basically, customer service is what it's called. And if you got good customer service, that goes a long ways.
Yeah, yep. Eso ya tú llegas.
Exactly.
Mucha paciencia.
So Edwin say, how much we pay for car insurance? Our car insurance is blended in with our regular car note, and that's something I found out about recently. So I don't know exactly how much.
No, son como 3,700. Pero que está incluido en el pay del carro, the payment de
so basically like $80 a month, $80-something a month. That was she said. 3 mil, blah blah blah. 700. And then William said he paid $1,500 a month for a 2-bedroom on the 15th floor. Woo! In Wandolio. Boy, I tell you what, a lot of money, man.
Demasiado dinero.
I mean, do you? But that's a lot of money for us. That's a lot of money. You. I guess you're looking at you overlooking the beach and all the other stuff.
Pero eso
you close to the beach, I'm sure, right?
Oh, renta.
Yeah, he renting.
Oh no, lo siento.
No, he's renting in Wandolio.
Es mucho dinero. So mira.
That sounds like how much they pay in the district in certain areas. But I'm sure you don't. Hopefully, you don't have no problem with your electricity, no problem with your water, no problem with nothing.
No,
you got parking.
No, hopefully, you got every month también included.
No, come on, no. But I'm sure it's very nice. I'm sure you like it. and that's cool. But a lot of people that come here on a fixed income, that's going to be expensive for them. I would assume, unless they got it like that. But that's cool though that you're doing it like that though, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah, man, that's what's up. I'm gonna have to go ahead and give you more of the clap, man. 15th floor, that's up there. 15 level. You up there. That's nice.
Una torre infinita.
That sounds nice. Yeah. So are you on the beach or off the beach or whatever? That's good. That's nice though. Of course, many come from New York. Why you laughing, Larry? Why you laughing? Talking about many come from New York. Yeah, they come from all over. Why you laughing about that? That's funny to you? That joke, I think it's funny. But no, if you ever want to go to Wandolio is probably about 40 minutes from us, 35 minutes from us. And if you maybe 45 minutes to 50 minutes from the distrito. Some people say 35 minutes. I don't know how you say that. But some people, I live here, I travel all the time. Okay, do you? But if it's fast for you, then that's cool. But
congratulations.
But I don't know. I don't know. Carmen, what up, Carmen?
Carmen, mucho tiempo.
Welcome. Hola, Sheila. ¿Cómo están? Baby Jendry is okay. Yeah, we had him here a minute ago. You might have missed him. I don't know. Hopefully you didn't. If you did, he was here a minute ago. What did it say?
No.
Carretera Sánchez. I came
Carretera Sánchez.
Sí.
Noviembre 25, ya viene.
25, and I'm leaving December 12. Or no, I'm leaving the 12th with my children. Big hugs from for the three of you guys. Okay, thank you. That's what's up, Carmen. Hope you enjoy your trip. Since you're coming, I hope you enjoy your trip and safe travels. That's what's up. Safe travels. On Dios. That's what's up. On Dios. But yeah, so I'm just like I said, I'm always curious on how much stuff costs, how much people are paying. And another thing that we're working on as well is we had a guy come today and give us a quote on our solar panels. We want to get some solar panels so we can bring our electric bill down. Yeah, I know our electric bill it fluctuates, but it's last month it was 14, which is 14,000, which is roughly about 200 and some odd dollars. And then this month is like almost 11,000, which is roughly about a little under like $160, 180. So we're just trying to get that thing down. And so we're going to do some solar panels up top and it'll bring it down a little bit. But if we're still going to be on grid, but once the solar panels go out, then it'll go to the batteries, and then batteries will go to the EDS, the electric company. And then he was saying also if we get extra energy, we can sell it back to EDS. So it's a lot of different things we got going on. We're just trying to get our costs down a little bit. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Ed will say, I got a question for Jerry and Sheila. If you had the funds, where in the DR would you purchase a villa? I don't know. If you had dinero, where would you want to be?
Con dinero.
Sí, if you had mucho dinero.
Mucho dinero.
In this country.
Oh, en realidad, para el norte. Para arriba, para el norte, para
¿Qué
arriba,
norte?
para arriba. Allá,
¿Qué
para
norte?
Como quien va, no se suba ni nada de eso, sino para allá para se llama Villa Cafetalera, pero para allá, para la Villa Cafetalera, eso queda allá en el norte, como quien va a Jamao. Para Jamao, para, ¿cómo se dice? Eso mismo que acabo de decir, ¿cómo se trae?
Jamao.
Se llama Jamao. No sé, Cabrera, pero para allá arriba, para el norte, para arriba.
For me, obviously, it's Punta Cana because
Para vivir Punta Cana, I don't know. En realidad, baby. Para mí.
for me, it's because, like I said,
Punta Cana,
just the development. A lot of things is more what I'm accustomed to there. The roads, the
Punta Cana or
the people.
Cap Cana?
Cap Cana is just I don't want Cap Cana. I don't need to be around. I don't need to be around rich people. I don't need to be around.
Dije, no, tampoco así.
No, I don't need to be around. I just need to be around something that's a little bit what I'm used to. If I can, if not, that's cool too. But I just don't like driving and having to run over. No disrespect, but run potholes and things like that. No traffic lights. I want more of a. If I could,
Más acción.
if I could, I would like to have. If this is what I would really like is for them to just do what they're supposed to do here in the area that we live in. Just fix stuff. You know, that's what I would really love. If they would just fix stuff here,
No, vivimos
put
aquí
lights,
toda la vida.
put the roads,
En la carretera, mucha luz.
put some police to keep people from going down the wrong way, because that's just crazy to me. If you got police in the area, making sure that people are driving the way they're supposed to drive. The other thing that I would love for police to do is to get people to stop parking on the side of the road, blocking a whole lane, which is slowing down traffic, what they do here a lot. That right there is an easy fix. You just need police to start giving tickets. If you can have police start giving tickets, they'll stop doing it. And that's just what it is. And so for me, that's just the small things that I can live here in this area forever. I don't even need to go nowhere else if they would just fix it here. And they need to fix I can take care of my electricity. I can go off grid like a mother real quick. It just take a few dollars, you know what I'm saying? Once I go off grid, I don't need the electric company either. So yeah, I can live here forever. What?
No, mi punto de decir allá porque señor, el clima es demasiado bueno. Y tú sabes, yo amo el frío, yo detesto el calor. Está bien que toda mi vida he estado en el calor, pero no me importa, no me gusta el calor, lo odio el calor.
Where? Here. There ain't no calor here.
No, ahora no.
What are you talking about? And then Edwin he say Caberibo.
Yo no sé dónde está Cabrera, yo nada más sé dónde está Jamao al norte, yo nada
That's
más sé
what he
dónde
said.
está Puerto Plata, yo sé de esa carretera que va conduce a todo eso.
Somewhere north.
Tú coges Moca y después de Moca tú coges San Víctor y San Víctor para arriba, al norte y ya tú llegas ahí. ¿Cómo se llama? Donde a la Sosúa, tú llegas a Sosúa, tú llegas a Cabrera. ¿Cabrera qué él dice? Cabrera es. ¿Qué sé yo? Tú llegas por ahí.
For me, like I said, I like my area that I'm in right now. I like my house.
No,
I
like my house
I like
too.
everything.
I like my house
But-
too, pero
I need the roads to be better. I need
eso
because
no
they
va a
building up
cambiar.
here a lot. You know what I'm
Pero
saying?
no va a cambiar.
But that's a great question, and we appreciate it. We appreciate that question. But there's just certain things that you can do to fix and make it understandable, make it worth
Un
living
poquito
and work.
mejor, ¿no?
Yeah, you can make it like your own. Like I said, for us, if they could just please stop putting all this extra money charging for the food, man, at the supermarkets, God, man, you go in the supermarket. I can't go in the supermarket and spend less than $40. It's impossible. I don't know about y'all. When you go in the supermarket, it's crazy.
Señores, por dos cositas, por dos cosas que tú vas a comprar, te hace $40, ¿no? $70, $80, dos cosas, nada más. Y eso que vamos al bravo.
And Carl said, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, just work on fixing stuff that's in this area. And I'm good. I don't need to go nowhere else. Work on fixing the roads, work on fixing the traffic, work on fixing the putting police and make them do their jobs. That's it. Not having just standing there when they see the traffic is backed up and you know you're supposed to be helping, but you over there talking to your amigos. That's the kind of stuff. That's stuff I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy to me. But I understand that happens. Everybody, it happens everywhere. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of people when somebody see that and they video in the United States and they send that out on social media, them people getting fired. That's just how it works. And I think we need more of that here. I think we need more of a social media thing. Boom, look at this. This is bad. And then you send that out, and then the people that's in charge, they fire those people. Then these people will start doing their job a little bit more. That's all. And like I said, it's not bad, but it just can be better. That's all. It could be better. And then Jason say, I visited Puerto Rico in November, and I would guess there are similarities with the Dominican Republic. Probably so, yeah, it's real similar. A lot of people say Puerto Rico is similar to Dominican Republic. But like I said, I just try to figure out what's going on with the food situation when it comes to the supermarket. I mean, it's hard. It's just hard. It's hard to go to the grocery store and you're looking at these prices and you ain't doing it, but the meat ain't bad, but the other stuff, you know what I'm saying, is kind of like what are we doing? You know, I don't know. Different things that you buy.
Porque el problema es que nosotros no miramos precios.
And we don't really buy a lot of crazy stuff, you know, stuff for regular dinners. And it's like, wow. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I digress. You know what I'm saying? William say, it's pretty nice here, yeah. I have had some issues with one of the circuit breakers a few times. I was over your way at Price Smart yesterday. I like visiting the area, but the traffic crazy, especially on out of Peter Tennessee. It's real crazy. He said Price Smart. He goes, I know. And that because of because of the lights and because of the traffic trying to come into the lanes and people not doing what they're supposed to do, you got those type of problems.
Claro, pero más la hora pico, como las 5 de la tarde ya.
It depends. Yeah, when you go after 5
es muy difícil. Yeah. Y los sábados en la mañana, oh my God, tú sabes, mucho problema.
And he said yesterday, so yesterday was what? Lunes. Yeah, the traffic, I agree. Every time we got to go to that traffic, it's crazy. And that's why I told my wife, I said, hey, with the kids going to school every morning and coming back, my wife was taking them back and forth most of the time. I said, we need to go and put them on the shuttle and have a shuttle come pick them up and take them back and forth because that traffic, it's not worth it. You're wasting gas, time, everything. And right now for us, time is very important. So we need our time. And when you're using all that time to go pick kids up, come back, and all that traffic, nah, we get somebody else to do that. and we good now. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So, and then we'll say, I'm impressed with your Spanish, Jerry. I've been following you for a while now. Appreciate it, man. I need to do a lot better. I just finished my Spanish class, and my wife is helping me.
Pero mentira, mira, cuando él lee, oh my God, es más perfecto que yo leo en inglés. Yo se lo dije ayer, baby, no, es real. You read mejor, más better en inglés. Yes, you know.
So, I ended up getting the A in my Spanish class. Gracias. Let's go ahead and clap it up. Basically, all the grades went in yesterday. I'm pretty much getting an A in all my classes. I got 5 classes too. And I graduate in May of next year, 2026. So I just been putting in work, y'all. I've been grinding. Like I said, that's why a lot of people are looking at us like y'all ain't got a lot of videos out because we be doing other things. But we're gonna do better. We're gonna keep it coming. We ain't forgot about y'all. We still do the live. We still do video. We just try to keep it going. But like I said, for those classes, I'm gonna show receipts. I'm gonna show receipts once I get my final grades, y'all, just so y'all can see what I have going on. And then I used to get my little bachelor's in May. My advisor told me I was supposed to graduate after the summer, but my advisor said you got a lot of credits. I talked to somebody else, blah, blah, blah. We're gonna go ahead and apply some electives. We're gonna go ahead and square you away. So my wife is trying to go. I'm trying to go to the graduation. My wife trying to go to graduation. We're gonna try to get there, and hopefully we can video and everybody see it. We'll see what happens. Y'all need to say a couple words, a prayer for us to hopefully make that happen. And if it does, it does. If it don't, that's cool too. But we're gonna make it do what it do, y'all know. And then you want to add to that anything? You good? And then Ed will say, traffic going to get worse when they finish building a new city center by Lady Lee projector by Charles Degas. Who's talking about? What he's saying? I ain't heard of that. What is that?
¿Quién dice?
The new city center.
¿Pero quién habla?
Edwin.
Oh.
Where's that? I don't know. I ain't heard about that one, Edwin.
No, en la charla de Gola no sé. Porque en la charla de Gola hay un proyecto, pero el proyecto es donde La Sirena.
I don't know where.
Porque ese proyecto, si tú hablas de La Sirena, for me es the best. De hecho, mi mamá le
it's a new project.
Sí, yeah. Un nuevo proyecto. Eso es para mí el mejor.
Y'all know
el mejor proyecto.
Y'all know they're expanding the airport too. I don't know if y'all knew that. What's it called? Las Serenas. They expanding Las Serenas airport. It'll be ready.
No,
Las America. That's what I'm going to say. Las
Sí.
America airport. They're expanding it.
Muy grande ahora,
they said it's going to be ready in 2028. Sí. It's going to be ready. It's going to be big.
Señores, lo necesitábamos. Eso es un desastre.
But I like what they're doing with the upgrades and stuff like that. It's great. They're doing a good job on all that stuff. Yeah, it's a lot going on here, y'all. That's why I say y'all need to jump in. Hey, the water's fine. I'm telling y'all need. I know a lot of people can't make that jump right now, but I'm telling you, if you can get on the investment parts, you're gonna be all right. I'm telling you. Jason Lab, he say they each speak their native language but understand each other. Yeah, that's how we do every day. I mean, that's what we do. Yeah. And that's crazy though, because people look at us like, do y'all understand each other? Yeah, I mean, yeah. And that's just, but to be honest though, we want to change that. We would like to be able to, I speak Spanish to her, she speak English to me, to where we can grow. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. That's just how it works with her. And she understand me, I understand her. And if I don't, then I'll be like, hey, repeat, help me out.
Sí, repeat slow.
And a lot of the times it's more of a, and I always tell her this, I gotta know what you're talking about first. I gotta understand what are we talking about right now? Oh, okay, now I can process what you're saying. But if I don't know what we're talking about, then I don't know what you just start talking. Yeah, I don't know what you said. It's like, huh? What are we talking about? Okay, now
about? No, they say, what are you talking about?
Yeah, so it's all good, y'all. And then Joanne says it's good for you getting that you keep working hard. Okay. Working hard. Yep. I got you. I kind of understand what you're saying. I got you. But yeah, we just doing what we do, y'all. Just making it happen. Like I said, we working on a video. We're gonna get the videos out soon. So that's just what it is. If y'all would like to support us, we appreciate it. Everything is all good. But check out our website as well. Also, if you want to, like I said, if you want to support us, you can go ahead and help us out. We appreciate it. You can click that link right there if you want to. You want to give a little donation, it's up to you. But for the most part, we just here enjoying life. A lot of people ask, how's the weather? The weather is today, I think it was like 83-ish. And I know where y'all, some of y'all in the United States or in Canada, that weather is crucial. Y'all stay safe, stay warm. My daughter sent me a photo in Virginia where it had snowed. They had been out of school for the last 2 days. So I know that the weather is crazy in some areas. So I'm here to tell y'all, man, stay safe, stay warm. Also, y'all already know I'm a Chiefs fan. Your boys Chiefs is probably not even gonna make the playoffs. So that's just what it is. Earlier we talked about the Diddy documentary. For those that might be joining late, check out that Diddy documentary, y'all. If you're a Diddy fan, especially, or used to, because I'm not a fan anymore, but if you used to be a Diddy fan, because I was a Biggie fan, Tupac fan, and I used to be a Diddy fan, but once the trial and all that stuff, everything started going downhill. I started disliking them a little bit more and more and more. But now, after watching the documentary, they got a lot of unseen footage, news footage that people ain't never seen before. Y'all go ahead and check it out. I'm telling y'all gonna be like, what? This is crazy. Man, but check out, it's a 4-part series on Netflix. Y'all go ahead and check that out. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. All right. So until next time, y'all, keep it easy, keep it breezy, and we out.
Bye.